Yo, what it do, YouTube? I've got the one character trait that you need to develop in order to pay down debt, save money, and make sound investments. I'll tell you what it is coming up. Hey, what's up guys? This is Eli with Build Your Tomorrow, a channel dedicated to everything and anything personal finance. We believe in spending less than we earn, saving money, paying down debt, making sound investments. But most importantly, guys, we believe in investing in ourselves. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. And guys, before we get started, there's a link to our newsletter in the description below. Definitely sign up if you want to receive discounts off of Build Your Tomorrow master classes and receive great personal finance information to your inbox. All right, guys, look, I had a prepared script to tell you guys about the importance of discipline and, being able to push through fears, but I'm gonna tear all that stuff up and I'm just going to talk to you guys from the heart. All right, on this channel, on many of my prior videos, I've consistently spoken about the importance of discipline and self-control when it comes to getting your finances moving in the right direction. I feel like on YouTube and on the internet at large, there's a lot of content creators that focus on teaching you tips, techniques, telling you about certain apps, certain tools, like a bunch of different things that can help you, get you to budget, get you to save, get you to make good investments. And while I feel that all of that stuff is helpful to a certain extent, right? From my experience, again, I've been in finance since January of 2007. And I say that, because, I want you to listen to me, right? What I've learned over the years through my experience watching other people is that what really gets the ball moving in the right direction is discipline, is self-control, is your ability to get yourself to do something even when you don't want to, right? That at the end of the day, right, is what's going to get you to actually stick to a budget, right? When we first make a budget, right, it's obvious, it's clear how you're supposed to be able to save money for that specific month. Right? But then when you start your actual budget, all of a sudden you fall off the wagon, most likely, because you lack the ability to execute, and you lack the ability to execute because you're not committed and because you're not able to discipline yourself. Okay, and so that's the reason I come on here consistently, time and again, to tell you guys pretty much an iteration of the same message. Because it's been made clear to me time and again that self-discipline is the key, right? I mean, if there was like something else, I would tell you guys, okay, maybe you might want to do that, or maybe you might want to do this. But the most important thing, right, is execution. And execution is really a result of commitment, right? How committed are you to your goals? How committed are you to getting out of debt, to having your paycheck be your own, as opposed to, a small piece for you and the small piece for Chase and Citibank and all the other banks? Like, how committed are you guys, right? And that commitment will drive you to be disciplined, right? So, that's my message again on this afternoon, is find ways to practice self-discipline, right? And if you can be self-disciplined when it comes to maybe getting yourself to the gym, maybe eating more healthy, maybe having stronger relationships, whatever the case is, right? Those habits, right? Those skills will eventually seep into budgeting and getting out of debt and so forth. My little nephew is here, guys. And just real quick, what Here he is. What has helped me over the years to get and remain disciplined is the time that I spent when I was a teenager playing baseball, right? My coaches played no games, okay? These coaches were military in nature. They didn't care if you were throwing up. They didn't care if something hurt, right? If you messed up, it was time to run. If you did great, it was time to run. All right, now he wants to go. Right? I'll just check the mic. Right? Essentially, these coaches pushed me so many times, right, to face pain, to face uncomfortable situation, whether it's a high pressure at bat, whether it's a high pressure situation, whatever it is, right? These coaches really kind of pushed me to such an extent that I started to develop my ability to control myself, right? Because when you're in pain, right, and you can't listen to that pain, you have to continue, right? You have to use your conscious mind, right, to grab a hold of yourself and say, I'm going to finish this drill. I'm going to finish this lap. I'm going to beat this guy in this sprint. I'm going to do whatever it is that I need to do to hit the goal, right? So when you use your conscious mind to block out the pain, right, and push yourself through whatever obstacle, whatever challenge it is that you're going through, right, during that practice, during that game, during that drill, whatever the case is, right, you start to, flex or develop the muscle, right, of being able to, encounter some sort of pain or discomfort and push past it, push through it, right? And all of that stuff, can be condensed into self-control, self-awareness, self-discipline, whatever the case is, drive, commitment, whatever it is. But regardless, it's what I think that you guys really need to practice if debt is the problem, if budgeting is the problem, income, education, all that stuff, in my experience, is a symptom of really there being some sort of a lack of self-discipline, a lack of self-control. So I'll leave it there for now. Again, there's a link to our newsletter in the description below. If you want to hear more of these sorts of motivational chats, definitely sign up. But till next time, guys, remember, spend less than you earn, save your money, pay down your debt, make sound investments. But most importantly, guys, remember, invest in yourself. Also, make sure to comment, like, share the channel, subscribe, hit the notification icon if you want to see more of this sort of content later.